Magnolia.
And I'm Willa.
Today we're taking over TGC Kids to give Miss Elisa and Miss Danielle a week off.
All through September, the little kids are learning about how God has a plan for us.
And the big kids are learning about friendship. Now it's time to worship. Invite your family to sing and dance along with you.
Yay!
Lord, I lift your name on high. Lord, I love to sing your praises. I'm so glad you're in my life. I'm so glad you came to save us. You came from heaven to earth to show the way, from the earth to the cross. My debt to pay, from the cross to the grave, from the grave to the sky. Lord, I lift your name on high. Lord, I lift your name on high. Lord, I love to sing your praises. I'm so glad you're in my life. I'm so glad you came to save us. You came from heaven to earth to show the way, from the earth to the cross. My debt to pay, from the cross to the grave, from the grave to the sky. Lord, I lift your name on high. You came from heaven to earth to show the way, from the earth to the cross. My debt to pay, from the cross to the grave, from the grave to the sky. Lord, I lift your name on high. 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 Lord, I lift your name on high.
He's got a plan.
Yes, he do.
He's got a plan for me. He's got a plan for me. He's got a really, really, really awesome plan for me. He's got a plan for me. He's got a plan for me. He's got a really, really, really awesome plan for me. That's what I know. Oh, that's what I know. That's what I know. Oh, that's what I know. Let's go. I know that I can trust him. I know that I can trust him. No matter what the season, his plans are for a reason. I know they are good, I know they are best. The reason I know is because he said he's got a plan for me. He's got a plan for me. He's got a really, really, really awesome plan for me. He's got a plan for me. He's got a plan for me. He's got a really, really, really awesome plan for me. That's what I know. Oh, that's what I know. That's what I know. Oh, that's what I know. And when I'm feeling so sad, hey, when I am afraid, God will never leave me. No, 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 his love will never change. I know they are good, I know they are best. The reason I know is because he said he's got a plan for me. He's got a plan for me. He's got a really, really, really awesome plan for me. He's got a plan for me. He's got a plan for me. He's got a really, really, really awesome plan for me. He's got a plan for me. He's got a plan for me. He's got a really, really, really awesome plan for me. He's got a plan for me. He's got a plan for me. He's got a really, really, really awesome plan for me. That's what I know. Oh, that's what I know. That's what I know. Oh, that's what I know.
Now it's time for today's story with Ollie.
This month, we're learning about how God has a plan for me.
Wait, Wasn't I?
What?
Wasn't I over?
Wait a second.
Wasn't I over Huwua? And why am I wearing this?
The story!
Oh right. So today, Joseph is gonna get a new coat just like this, and he's gonna go to Egypt.
You know what time it is?
Time to hear a story full of wonder. There's so much fun we'll have learning together. So let's go down to the clubhouse with Ollie and his friends. Let's go down to the clubhouse where wonder never ends at the Wonder Clubhouse. At the Wonder Clubhouse.
I can't wait to see what's inside. Oh, hello there, friends. Welcome to the clubhouse. It's me, Kai. I'm so glad you're all here today. I was just about to do something really fun and exciting. Do you want to help me? Great! I was hoping you'd say that. My mom gave me this big bin of stuff to look through. She said it will help me with my plan for a very special party. An ice cream sundae party. I am so excited. Let's look inside. Whoa! Check out these colorful ice cream bowls. These definitely need to be part of my party plan. Oh yes, spoons. You can't eat an ice cream sundae without spoons. Spoons definitely have to be part of this party plan. And so are these decorations. These streamers are perfect.
Who?
It's Ollie.
Hello, Kai. Who? Planning a party, are you?
Hi, Ollie. I sure am. I'm putting together my plan for the very best ice cream sundae party the clubhouse has ever seen. I'm so excited.
Party planning is fun. It's true. I have a story about a different plan to tell you. Just listen to this story. Just follow me through. Who?
Follow me through, who? Ollie's got a Bible story for me and you.
Oh, hello friends. I'm Casey, and I'm helping out at the Cupcake Food Truck. Happy Ice Cream Sunday Month! And what better thing to go with ice cream than cupcakes? See the little ice cream cones on top? I made them for my friend's ice cream sundae party. He has big plans for his party. That reminds me of today's story. If you're ready, on the count of 3, yell, "Tell me a story." 1, 2, 3. Tell me a story. Okay, so today's true story from the Bible is all about a plan. Did you know that God has a plan for you? It's true! God has a plan for us. And he had a plan for Joseph too, like we see in this true story from the Bible. This is Joseph. Hi, Joseph! Joseph had 11 brothers. Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11! Whoa! That's a lot of brothers. One day, Joseph's father gave him a special gift. It was a coat! An absolutely beautiful coat. When the brothers saw Joseph had a special coat and they didn't, how do you think they felt? Do you think they felt happy? Show me your happy face. Or do you think they felt mad? Show me your mad face. Which do you think they were? Yes! They were mad that Joseph had a special coat and they didn't. So they took Joseph's coat away and threw him in the ground. That's not good. That would make me sad or mad or even scared. But do you know what? Joseph knew that God loved him, and he knew that God was always with him, so he could trust God's plan. Just then, his brothers showed up and pulled Joseph out of the hole. Uh-oh. What are they doing? The brothers sent Joseph with some people going to Egypt, and they took him really far away. Things were not going well for Joseph, but he knew that God loved him, and he knew that God was always with him, so he could trust God's plan. God loved Joseph and had a plan for him. In fact, there is a lot more of Joseph's story to tell. And God loves us, and he has a plan for us too. Did you like the story? If you did, give it 2 thumbs up. 2 thumbs up. Hey, Ollie, tell me, who has a plan for you?
God has a plan for me. Yes, it's true. Now let's hear it from you. Tell me, who has a plan for you?
God has a plan for me. That's the truth, friends. You better believe it. See you next time.
So there's your story. It's all true. God had a plan for Joseph, and he has a plan for you.
Thanks, Ollie.
Goodbye to you. Hoo, hoo.
Wow, what a story. Joseph must have been really scared, but he knew God loved him and was always with him, so he could trust in God's plan. I think I got this story. Did you get it? If you did, say got it. Get it? Got it! Good. Well, speaking of plans, I need to get some help planning for this ice cream sundae party. I think I'm gonna get my friends to help me. I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.
That was a great story.
Now we have a friend who's going to show us the memory verse.
Shake it away, Charlotte. Hi, everybody. How are you? We're gonna learn a great memory verse. Ready? For I know the plans I have for you, says the Lord. Jeremiah 29:11.
Great job, everyone. Good job doing the memory verse. Bye.
Bye.
Oh, God is gonna give you all that you need, all that you need. Oh, God is gonna give you just what you need, just what you need. everything I want, everything I need. You are. When nobody else is listening to me, you are. Before my heart took its first beat, you already loved me, Lord. And in your kindness, you saved me. You're all that I'm living for. Oh, amazing is the way you give your life away, so I could be alive forever. I want the world to know, I want my life to show the never-ending love of my Savior. I wanna live your love. I wanna live your love. Ooh. Everywhere I go, always there with me, you are. No matter what may come, the strength that I need, you are. You are. Before my heart took its first beat, you already loved me, Lord. Yes. And in your kindness, you saved me. You're all that I'm living for. Oh, whoa. Amazing is the way you give your life away, so I could be alive forever. I want the world to know, I want my life to show the never-ending love of my Savior. I wanna live your love. I wanna live your love. Ooh. Your love is the reason I am free. I'm forgiven and singing. Your love is the reason I am free. I'm forgiven and singing. Your love is the reason I am free. I'm forgiven and singing. Amazing is the way you give your life away, so I could be alive forever. I want the world to know, I want my life to show the never-ending love of my Savior. I wanna live your love. I wanna live your love.
Welcome back from worship, everyone.
Good job dancing. Cute.
Now, introducing Indy Lowe to tell us about today's Big Kids story. Take it away, Indy. Oh no! Oh, wake up! Wake up! Wake up! Oh no! Oh no!
Hi everybody, so glad you joined us today. It's elementary story time. This month we focus on friendship. With my friends, I like hanging out, especially when they're kind and when I'm kind. Sometimes I'm in a bad mood, and that's okay. I can't blame anyone else for that. I like encouraging my friends. It makes me feel proud. And I like when they encourage me, especially when I really need it. In today's story, we learn about what the Bible says about the importance of friendship. Let's go check it out.
Hey everybody, it's Haley here, and I love parties. Don't you just love parties? I love all kinds of parties. Birthday parties! Happy birthday to me, happy birthday to me, happy birthday dear Haley! Happy birthday to me! And who doesn't love a good block party? Beanbag toss! Sorry. I could use some lessons. Which is why friendship is so important. Friendship is using your words and actions to show others you care. It's kind of hard to have a party without friends. And honestly, it's hard to even plan a party without friends. You need a tall friend to hang the lights. You need a friend who can bake. And if you got a friend who's giving beanbag toss lessons, tell them to give me a call. The point is, we need friends, and friends need us. And in today's story, we're gonna talk about what makes a friend a friend. That sounds like fun! It makes me wanna party!
The Bible. It's 66 books of history, stories, letters, and poetry that fit together to form God's one big story. The epic adventure of how He created us and loves us so much that He made a way to rescue us. As we travel through the Bible, from Genesis to Revelation, we discover people who met God and found their lives changed forever. Now, for an amazing story, inspired by the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 4, verses 9 through 12.
The writer of Ecclesiastes tells us 2 people are better than 1. They can help each other in everything they do. Suppose either of them falls down, then the one can help the other one up. But suppose a person falls down and doesn't have anyone to help them up. Then feel sorry for that person. One person could be overpowered, but 2 people can stand up for themselves. And a rope made with 3 cords isn't easily broken. Let's see how this might play out in someone's life today. Jackson slid into the small school theater and took a seat in the back row and waited for Mr. Ray, the music and arts teacher. It looked like there was only one other kid who showed up to build the set for the 5th grade production of Charlotte's Web, Amal from Mrs. Wiseman's class. Hey.
Hi.
The 2 boys sat there in awkward silence until Mr. Ray showed up.
Ah, my set team. Fantastic. You guys know each other?
Kinda.
Different classes.
Well, you're gonna get to spend a lot of time together in the next 2 weeks as we build this set and get it painted. You guys got any experience with power tools?
Jackson could see Amal shift nervously in his seat.
No, I don't want to go on stage. Miss Wiseman said I could do this instead.
Don't worry, I'll teach you what you need to know. How about you, Jackson?
I'm pretty good with a hammer, and I didn't want to wear some silly animal costume. The 2 boys basically ignored each other as Mr. Ray showed them how to measure each piece of lumber for him to cut, and then he helped them lay out the pieces in a large frame.
Now, this'll be one of the wall flats for the backdrop. We'll paint it as part of the barn. Amal, you want to hammer in these nails?
I guess.
Hold it more like this. Don't worry, you'll get it.
I'll do this side. Jackson nailed together the entire flat while Amal still struggled with one corner. What a klutz. But it was a different story the next day when they started to paint.
This flat is part of our barn wall. I want you guys to paint a couple of chickens right there.
Amal grabbed a brush right away.
Oh, do you want them to look like real chickens or like cartoons?
Just give them your own personal spin.
Amal got to work right away, creating an entire palette of colors while Jackson was still trying to figure out which brush to pick.
Now, I've got to run down to the art room. Amal, why don't you show Jackson how to get started?
I don't really...
Mr. Ray smiled at them both.
He needs a hand. I think you guys will make a great team.
Mr. Ray hurried out. Jackson and Amal avoided each other's eyes.
Well, I'll sketch an outline for the chickens.
What do I do?
Just, fill it in.
I'm not really an artist. Jackson dipped his brush randomly in the blue paint and frowned at Amal's outline.
Just have fun with it.
Jackson swiped the blue brush, outlining a wing.
I've never seen a blue chicken.
Oh.
It's great. It'll stand out.
Oh. Thanks. By the time Mr. Ray returned, Jackson was surprised to discover that he and Amal had already painted 5 brilliant hued chickens. Mr. Ray grinned.
I've never seen a more flamboyant flock.
Jackson held out his fist to Amal, and Amal, surprised, gave him a fist bump.
Yep, see you boys tomorrow.
The next day, Amal showed up with a bruised finger on his left hand.
I can still paint with my right.
What happened?
Mr. Kunkel keeps putting me in as goalie during PE, and then I mess it up, and everyone on the team gets mad at me.
Do you stay on your toes? Keep your eye on the ball?
No. I just panic when the ball comes at me.
Look, I can show you some tips later in the parking lot, before my mom comes.
Really? That would be great.
And you know, Jackson turned out to be a pretty good teacher because Amal managed to get 2 blocks during PE the next day. And when Jackson showed up to paint sets, stressed out by a math test, Amal grabbed his textbook.
Fractions?
I see all these weird numbers and I freeze up.
You just have to break it down like this.
With Amal's help, Jackson managed to stay calm during his test the next day. And by the middle of the next week, they had completed the entire backdrop for Charlotte's Web.
Well done. I knew you two would make a great team.
Amal's pretty okay.
Jackson's not too terrible.
Look, I know you guys are really different from each other, but it's boring if all your friends are just like you.
Together, they started gathering wood scraps and wiping off brushes.
Seriously, one of the wisest men to ever live pointed this out. Solomon.
Solomon?
Yep. He's this king in the Bible. He was a builder and an artist and super rich too. But for all the things he had, you know what he valued most? Friendship. He says it like this: 2 people are better than 1. They can help each other in everything they do.
On point.
Yeah.
Amal held out his fist, and Jackson tapped it with his own. Maybe Solomon and Mr. Ray were onto something.
Okay, here are 4 things you can learn from those verses in the book of Ecclesiastes. Number 1, friends get more done when they work together, which makes a whole lot of sense. Planning a party goes a lot faster when I've got someone to help me out. Which brings me to number 2, friends help each other. A true friend doesn't just sit back and watch when it's obvious you need a hand. Little help! Little help here! Ah! Number 3, friends stand up for each other. You better not be messing with one of my friends. I will totally fight you! Unless, you know, you're bigger than me, then I will not fight you. In which case, I will totally reprimand you with some carefully planned stern words. Just don't mess with my friends, okay? And number 4, friends help you trust God. You may have a lot of different friends in your life, but a true friend, one that lasts, is the kind that helps you make wise choices. The kind of friend you can talk to about what you believe honestly, and who can help your faith in Jesus grow. So, here's the one thing to remember today. Choose your friends carefully. I think you should try to be a friend to everybody, whether it's a friend you choose or not. But when you're deciding who to spend most of your time with, you should choose carefully. Ask yourself, is my friend helpful? Would they stand up for me? Do they help me trust God more? And while you're at it, ask yourself this: am I a helpful friend? Would I stand up for others and help people trust God more? When you want to find good friends, one of the best things you can do is to be a good friend. And never forget that Jesus is your ultimate friend. He is always there for you, no matter what. So, be on the lookout for good friends this week. When you choose wisely, you can't miss.
That's a great point the story's making. You know, siblings can also be friends and spend time and help each other. Ow! Sorry. We have a friend, Benjamin, now, who's going to show us the memory verse. Take it away, Benjamin.
Hey friends, ready to learn your memory verse? It's Proverbs 17:17. A friend loves at all times. They are there to help when trouble comes. Proverbs 17:17.
That was a great memory verse.
Yes, that was a great memory verse.
Thank you, all our friends, Charlotte, Indy, and Benjamin. And thank everyone for spending this morning with us.
Now grab a snack or a sketchbook and get
ready for grown-up church. Bye! Goodbye!
Let us love one another with a love like no other, yeah. That's the way you love us, God. Never turn away, you are with us every day, yeah. That's the way you love us, God. Your love has always been beginning to end. There's never been a better friend. So let us love one another with our love like no other, yeah. That's the way you love us, God. You with me in the darkest valley. You with me on the mountaintop. I'm thankful that you never leave me, and that your love will never stop. Help me to be who you've been to me, to everyone I see. Let us love one another with a love like no other, yeah. That's the way you love us, God. Never turn away, you are with us every day, yeah. That's the way you love us, God. Your love has always been beginning to end. There's never been a better friend. So let us love one another with our love like no other, yeah. That's the way you love us, God. I wanna thank you for being